Welcome back. Now, Winfrey and I are always excited about this particular segment of the show. The final interview. Yes, we are. That's why we have a smile on our faces. Finally, joining us on the couch to talk about his journey is fast-rising Nollywood actor and model, already making big waves on the big screen, the one and only
James Jibunma.
Yes, so whoop, 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 and the crowd goes wild. I'm loving what you're wearing. I love the bling.
Wow,
I like it.
Thank you.
Love it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So for those who are unfamiliar, I remember the fact that you were on Super Story.
Yeah.
So now that is like going way back into TV, how it started, series started, on Nigerian TV. So talk to us about the difference between that experience and what you're experiencing in Nollywood today.
Well, it's pretty much the same. It's just that some people know how to do their homework when it comes to production. You know, Super Story has been known for churning out quality stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, so working on that platform was beautiful for me. And of course, I've worked with a couple of other amazing filmmakers and storytellers as well. So it's pretty much the same. We are all, you know, telling the story in the most beautiful way as possible.
Okay, amazing. I mean, talking about Super Story, that was a while ago, right? And still being in the industry now, right? So what would you say the journey has been like for you?
For me?
Yes.
Well, I would say the journey has been from glory to glory.
Wow, woo.
Because it keeps getting better, and it has to get better or better. You know, so it's been beautiful, coming from an era where one has to struggle so much, go out for several auditions, you know, very early castings and all that. You know, to times where I can just easily stay at home, you know, relax and just get phone calls. Hey, what's up? Are you available for so period of time? I'm like, yeah, let me see your script. So it's getting better.
Yeah.
And I remember back then when I used to go for auditions a lot. There was one time I had to take up a job at a cyber cafe.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I had to take up a job at a cyber cafe, and I was paid 4,000 naira a month.
Wow.
You know, with that money, I was able to attend a few auditions that landed me my first role.
Wow.
So
What year was that?
Wow.
That's a couple of years ago, about 2011, 2012.
Wow. That's more than a couple, though. He just looks young and fresh. He's been around. Speaking of being around, now you studied theater, I believe.
Yes.
In school.
Yes.
So this was always like a focus for you.
Yeah.
You wanted to go in this direction deliberately?
Yes, of course. I've always wanted to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I had the foresight, I chose to study theater, and thankfully, my parents, my family members, they were supportive. You know, the beautiful thing was happened one time when a friend of my mom reached out to her and was like, we saw your son on TV. So my mom called me and was like, now you there see for TV. Go to meet your film people, go to act film. So she enjoyed the accolades and all of that, and then she encouraged me to, you know, continue doing that. And
amazing.
Making waves.
Nice. So now, besides being an actor, being a model, what other things do you do with your time?
I teach.
Okay. What do you teach?
I'm an acting coach. Yeah, so I coach young actors, people who think I'm good enough to teach them. So I coach young talents and make them better.
I love the fact that you're teaching. So there's a younger generation of people in the industry who just suddenly pop up on social media, talking the skit makers and the short film makers and all that. Now you're coming from a theater era, even from your I could hear it. The stage presence is there. There's a big difference between then and now. Are you able to relate with what's happening now online?
Yeah, it's just about understanding the dynamics of the performance platform. Performing on stage is quite different from TV, film.
Very true.
You know, so understanding the dynamics, how you adjust to film is, you know, is a technique and a skill that most people should learn. I already have that, and I'm improving on it, so thank God.
All right.
Amazing. I mean, we have some of your clips we definitely want to see right now before we continue.
All right.
This bad guy. I'm how far now?
Badman Teddy, how far now?
But I do, man. I just do, man.
For everything? Yes, sir. Yeah, okay, it's fine.
All right. It's so interesting that we should talk about skit makers before seeing that. But that's Shaggy in there as well. You know, it's a whole different world now. And the types of drama series that are popping up here and there are also really special, like Eve, which has been recently nominated for an AMVCA for Best Original
African Magic Original Drama Series.
Oh, drama series.
Amazing, yeah.
Oh, nice.
When you heard that, how did it make you feel?
I felt good. Like, this is what we've been working on, and for it to be recognized, I believe a lot of people will be endeared to, you know, even going to see the project, and they'll see what fantastic stuff we've put together.
All right.
Amazing, amazing stuff. I mean, a lot actually goes into acting, right? And especially in this day and time. But then again, there's the whole thing of, okay, people like you that actually went to study it as a course, as opposed to people that actually just get popular and then go with that. Okay, for instance, now we see Brother Shaggy. We all know, okay, he started as a skit maker. So now, where do you think that, what role do you think that plays, right, in the entire movie industry? The skit makers, the people, probably, let's say the influencers that get into acting, as opposed to the people in theater that actually still do it. And now, especially when it seems like they actually are now getting more shine, per se.
Well, I've been in a conversation where some actors are, you know, worried about skit makers coming into films, doing all the big cinema projects and all of that.
Exactly.
But I think everybody has a space to shine, right? We are all in the same industry. Skit makers they are entertainers, same as core film people, core actors who stick to, you know, the drama and all of that. So I think that there's no need segregating. For me, there's no need separating the industries. We are all entertainers, right? For instance, Shaggy, he's a friend. He reached out to me and he was like, hey, yo, what's up? You free? Let's do a skit. I was free at the time, and then we did it. That was the clip you just saw. So there's no point saying, you skit makers, I can't do skit, or I'm not interested in skit. No, we are all a body, and we should all appreciate ourselves. It's just like people who try to spark up conversations between Davido and Whiskey and say who's better, who's bigger. Come on, just celebrate everybody. This is entertainment. So we're one body, we're one family.
All right.
Makes sense. Makes absolute sense.
I wanted to touch on the fact that I wasn't aware until earlier today that you're actually married. So yes.
Are you shy of it?
Are you shy of talking about it?
No.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah. Sure.
All right. So just wave at wifey as you head over to the kitchen today.